1. A farmer has 48 apple trees and 72 orange trees. He wanted to plant them in rows with the same number of trees in each row. What is the maximum number of trees he can plant in each row? This question is application of greatest common factor. Simply we find the greatest common factor of 48 and 72. The greatest common factor of 48 and 72 is 24. So the maximum number of trees in each row is 24. Two friends have 45 and 75 pencils respectively. They wanted to divide the pencil into equal groups without mixing. What is the maximum number of pencil in each group? This is also an application of greatest common factor questions. So we find the greatest common factor of 45 and 75. When we write 45 in prime factorization form, we get 3 to the power of 2 times 5. When we write 75 in prime factorization, we get 3 times 5 to the power of 2. So the greatest common factor of 45 and 75 is, we take the least power of each factor. So 3 times 5 we get 15. So the maximum number of pencil in each group is 15. I'm Gazahi. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to get more videos and hit the bell button to get notifications. 3. A tailor has 2 rolls of fabric, one 90 meters and the other 150 meters. He wanted to cut them into smaller pieces of the same length without any remainder. What is the longest possible length of each piece? This is an application of greatest common factor. When we write 90 in prime factorization form, we get 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5. When we write 150 in prime factorization form, we get 2 times 3 times 5 squared. The greatest common factor of 90 and 150 is 2 times 3 times 5, which is equal to 13. So the largest possible length of each piece is 30 meters. 4. A gardener has 54 marigold plant and 72 rose plant. He wanted to arrange them into flower beds with the same number of plants in each bed. What is the largest number of plants that can go into each bed? When we write 54 in prime factorization, we get 2 times 3 to the power of 3. When we write 72 in prime factorization form, 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2. To find the greatest common factor of 54 and 72, take the least power of each prime factor and multiply. So 2 times 3 to the power of 2 is equal to 2 times 9, which is equal to 18. Therefore, the highest number of plants in each bed is 18. 5. 3 different lengths of rope measure 72 meter, 96 meter, and 120 meter. You want to cut them into pieces of equal lengths without any leftover rope. What is the greatest length of each piece of rope? So to answer this question, we must apply the greatest common factor. When we write 72 in prime factorization form, we get 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2. And when we write 19 in prime factorization form, we get 2 to the power of 5 times 3. And when we write 120 in prime factorization form, we get 2 to the power of 3 times 3 times 5. So the greatest common factor of 72, 96 and 120 is 2 to the power of 3 times 3. The greatest length of each piece of a rope is 24 meters. 6. 2 buses leave a terminal at the same time. One bus returns to the terminal every 30 minutes and the other every 45 minutes. After how long will both buses return to the terminal at the same time? So to answer this question, we must apply least common multiple. When we write 13 prime factorization form, we get 2 times 3 times 5. And when we write 45 in prime factorization form, 3 to the power of 2 times 5. So to find the least common multiple of 30 and 45, take the highest power of each prime factor. 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5, we get 90. So both buses will return together after 90 minutes. 7. 3 bell rings every 12, 50 and 20 minutes respectively. If they all ring together at 8 a.m., at what time will they ring together again? To find the least common multiple, first write each number in prime factorization form. Then 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times 5, we get 60. Add the least common multiple to the start time. The start time is 8 a.m. 8 a.m. plus 1 hour means they will ring together after 9 a.m. 8. Traffic light at 3 different road crossing change every 40 seconds, 72 seconds and 90 seconds respectively. If they all change at the same time now, after how many seconds will they change together again? This is also an application application of least common multiples. When we write 40 in prime factorization form, we get to the power of 3 times 5. When we write 72 in prime factorization form, we get to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2. When we write 90 in prime factorization form, we get 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5. So the least common multiple of 40, 72, 90 is to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5, which is equal to 360. They will change together again after 360 seconds. 9. 3 traffic lights change at interval of 18 seconds, 24 seconds, and 36 seconds. If they all change simultaneously at 6 a.m., at what time will they change simultaneously again? So to answer this question, we must apply least common multiple. And the least common multiple of 80, 24, and 36 is to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2, which is equal to 72. 72 seconds means 1 minute and 12 seconds. Then add the least common multiple to the start time. The start time is 6 hours, 0 minute, 0 second a.m. When we add 72 seconds on it, they change simultaneously again at 6 hours, 1 minute, 12 second a.m. 10. All machine beep at regular interval of 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and 50 minutes. If they all beep together at 7 a.m., at what time will they beep together again? So to answer this question, we apply least common multiple. Then the least common multiple of 25, 30, 40, and 50 is to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 2, which is equal to 600 minutes. Add the least common multiple to the start time. 7 a.m. plus 10 hour means 5 p.m. This a.m. will be changed to p.m. Therefore, the machine will beep together again at 5 p.m. This is all about application of greatest common factor and the least common multiples. If there is any doubt, question, comment, don't hesitate to leave under comment section. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you get some value from it. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, and bell button to get all notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you with another video.